3, 2, Fresh Country, the new 1019 The Wolf. I'm Kelly Simone here at UC Davis Children's Hospital. We are raising funds for our radiothon, helping these kids here, very special kids, very special parents of these kids. I've got Rebecca here with me right now that's got a very special story, and you brought some things here. I want to know all about what you're doing, what brought you here, and why you're coming back.
Okay, first I'll share my miracle story with you, and then I'll tell you about the pillows, because it all kind of ties in.
Perfect.
Actually, it was April 20th of 2009 when we first came here to UC Davis, and we were sent here from a doctor associated with another hospital because they knew that the care that we needed would be here at UC Davis. So we came here. Airica, my daughter Airica, got admitted. She's 13 years old, and she got admitted into the hospital, and she was diagnosed with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis when she was 10 years old. So myself and my husband, we believed that she was just having a relapse of her arthritis because she had the symptoms: fever, joint pain, all the different.
So that's what brought you to be seen
that's
initially.
What was, we've seen initially, and for some reason she started getting better as soon as we were admitted. And the ER doctor, I was looking into his eyes, and there was no reason for him to keep her, but I didn't feel right, and I think he could sense that, and he went ahead and admitted her. He's like, we're just going to admit her to be safe than sorry, which we were very grateful for, you know, very grateful for. And he admitted her. They did some more testing, all the things that they do to check for the rheumatoid arthritis. So they did blood work, and they did a routine chest x-ray, which she's had before, and they were getting ready to actually release us, and then we were going to go be seen by a pediatric rheumatologist. While we were on the way back from x-ray, they found a mass in her heart, near her heart, the size of a baseball. And we were like, wow. So unfortunately we were admitted for a longer term, and we needed to do a lot of tests. So she met all kinds of people from oncology, and they were doing all kinds of tests. They dug deeper into it, and they actually did a biopsy of a lymph node that they found near her chest. And while we were waiting for the results, Airica went into full respiratory failure for no reason related to either one of the two diseases that they were looking for. To this day, they don't know what happened. So they had to put her on everything that they had for life support here. Machines we probably would have never heard of had we not been here. An ECMO machine, which is full heart and lung bypass. So they were taking her blood and out of her body, oxygenating it, putting it back. Her chest wasn't even beating. She had a breathing tube, everything. Machines were pretty much running her whole body and system. Because of the mass, they almost weren't able to get the tube into her veins like they were supposed to.
Oh my God.
They had one shot in her leg. They got it. The doctors came and they said they got it. We were dancing and jumping up and down, but they said there was a 30% chance she would make it through the night.
Oh my gosh.
It was the worst night of my life. I thought I was going to lose my daughter right then and there. She was on life support for 2 months. 2 months. So from April, like a week after April 20th when we got here, until by that time she had got diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. While she was sedated, we found out that's what she had. We didn't really focus on that because we were trying to get her off the life support and back to normal. And the doctors and the nurses in the ICU everywhere here in this hospital, my daughter was it was like an induced coma. They loved her, they talked to her, they combed her hair. She wore this flower in her hair every single day. She had that pillow in her arms, the little pillow right there in her arms every single day. No matter what procedure she went through, she had that. That's a pillow that was mine since I was a baby. And they were just amazing. And we'd never gone through anything like this in our life, and to see these doctors and nurses talking to this child, like, we're gonna lift your arm up, Airica. She was completely, sedated. It was so awesome as a mother. These people are caring for your child like that. And nobody thought that she would come out of this okay or anything. And that's where we got our miracle. She came out of it. She was better than they thought she would be. She was doing her rock on signs. She had a little raspy voice. All I wanted to hear her say was, "I love you, Mama." And she was like, "I love you, Mama." She was great. They moved her to the floor over here, and they started her chemo right away. And her body had been atrophied from laying there for so long on life support. She was doing great, joking with the nurses, standing up, walking, brushing her teeth. She was just amazing. Everybody was calling her the miracle child. That was our miracle, the way that they took care of her. And on June 5th, she was here on this floor, and she had a seizure. They thought it was a febrile seizure, but her body had went into septic shock, and she had a seizure, and she did not make it. But we got that week. That was our miracle. She was dying. She had cancer in her body, and these doctors and nurses, I know it in my heart, they would do it all that they did again for that 1 week, for that one child. The love that they showed my child, the week that they gave us with her, you know.
You got a week back with her.
We got that week. That was our miracle. Yeah. So
I can't.
And you said $180 can help, and people can donate that. Airica's school just raised that to help with this pillow project that we're doing. Little children did that. So, like you said, grown-up adults that buy Starbucks or go out to dinner can easily do that to give families that miracle.
Just like the miracle you got
just
for
like
that week when she was.
When you lose a child, you just wish, no matter what, you just wish you had one more hug, one more kiss, one more. And we got that because we thought we had lost her. We hugged and we loved, and she told us how much she loved us, and we poured our hearts out with love to her. We got that one more. It's still never enough. We wish for one more, but we had that one more week. And so anyways, we were leaving the hospital. We had to take Airica off of the machine, and I held her hand as we took them all off. And I took that pillow from under her arm and told her to put all the love she could into that one little pillow for me. And her dad, she has two dads, not this one, her other dad, said, you know, maybe you share those pillows with other people. And I was like, yeah, whatever. But it's become a really great thing.
They're beautiful.
I make these pillows. Her sister Alyssa cuts out little felt hearts and puts a kiss in each one.
Oh, Alyssa, that's beautiful.
All of the fabric is donated from friends, family, and now strangers. We call them Airica's Love from Above, and we pass them out to the children in the ICU. I come twice a month, well, every other Tuesday, and we pass out pillows to all the children in the ICU. There's boy pillows and girl pillows and all kinds of pillows, and that's a little bit of Airica's love that we're sharing with the children here in the ICU, in the NICU. We have the tiny, teeny, tiny ones that go to the NICU and pediatric surgery, and so many doctors and nurses that touched Airica's lives, and that she touched theirs as well. When they see the pillows, they think of Airica, and we want all the pillows to get that worn and dirty and old. So,
so I mean, just I can't imagine. She's got rheumatoid arthritis. You find out she has a mass, Hodgkin's lymphoma. Then she has this attack. Then she's on life support, 30% chance of even making it. All these things, one thing happening after another. She's on life support in an induced coma. And here at UCD, the miracles that they make happen here, you got a week back with Airica. Got to tell her how much you loved her, missed her. I can't even imagine. I'm like trying to keep it together, and I'm like tears.
Just another thing to add that meant so much to me is when it was critical and they were taking care of her, every single doctor and every single nurse that was taking care of Airica, that was their child right there. That was their child, and I knew that. I didn't have their know-how. That was she was my baby, but they were taking care of her like that was their very own child, and that's the kind of care that you get here. And I miss my girl so much, and I wish she was here, but the fact that she was here at this hospital is how we got our, like you said, how we got our miracle, how we got that week.
And you can help those kind of miracles happen that happen right here in our backyards. This is happening a stone's throw away from wherever you are in our region. Here at UC Davis Children's Hospital, the Children's Miracle Network. Become a miracle maker. Help these kind of miracles continue to happen here by calling 1-866-781-8811, 866-781-8811. If I can just get a few more miracle makers, it would make all the difference. Call now. Be one of those people that make that miracle happen at 1-866-781-8811. Go to 1019thewolf.com or from your network PCS phone, star 1019. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Is that good? I
Yeah.
just didn't know if I was.
Yeah, that was more clear. That was that was more than perfect. It's your story, so there's no right or wrong.